Welcome back guys, Slybaking here and welcome to another hero guide video for Overwatch. Today we're going to be having a look at Zenyatta. Now during these guide videos I'm going to be talking left click, right click, shift, E, Q abilities. Please translate those into Xbox, PlayStation controls or whatever your controls you've actually rebound yours to. So first off, left click for Zenyatta, his main attack deals 45 damage. It can headshot. It is a projectile, so you will need to lead your targets if they're moving. On our right click we have a build up ability, so we can build up to 5 charges and each one of those charges does 35 damage, bringing us to a total of 175 damage when fully charged, and they can headshot as well. On our shift click we have Orb of Harmony, which heals 30 health per second. On our E ability we have Orb of Discord, which puts a debuff on the enemy which increases the damage they take by 50%. Both of these orbs fall off their respective targets once line of sight is broken with Zenyatta for more than 3 seconds, so if you want to keep these orbs on either your teammate or an enemy you must maintain line of sight with them. Zenyatta's ultimate is a big heal. It heals 100 health per second, it heals in a 10 meter radius and it lasts for 6 seconds. Alright guys, so that's all the fancy numbers out of the way, so how do we actually play Zenyatta? Now the very first thing you're going to notice is he has a very low health pool. In fact, very low, and most of it's actually made up of shields, which does actually regenerate, so you can actually use that to your advantage while playing Zenyatta. So the basic way to do that is to take a wee bit of damage, get out of line of sight, let your shield recharge. You don't need to heal, you don't need a health pack, it will recharge itself. So that's a good thing to do with Zenyatta, I guess, is to not take damage. Yeah, that's a really good way to play Zenyatta. Slides just don't take damage, yeah. And if you do happen to take any splash damage at all, it will actually regenerate itself. So that's pretty awesome, which, God, Sly, just start the video again, you've effed up already. Right, no, that's fine, fine, we can do this, we can do this. So, yeah, he has a real low health pool, right? So what you want to do is not be at the very back, because if you're at the very back you're really susceptible to Tracer, Reapers, etc, anybody else who's trying to flank you, but you don't want to obviously be at the very front, which is going to make you susceptible to everybody else, so you kind of need to hang out in the middle ground, if that makes any sense. Depending on the enemy composition of course, if they don't have those Tracers, Reapers, etc, you can obviously fall back a wee bit further to help yourself survive a bit longer, but if they do, you really need to push just a wee bit forward, so if you do get jumped by one of those, maybe your team's mates can actually help you deal with those. But I find unless the Tracer or the Reaper is particularly good, you can kind of deal with them yourself. All you need to do is drop a Discord orb on them and hit them a couple of times and they're going to die because they're both low health targets. But don't rely on that, because if they are good you're not going to win that fight. Okay, so what do we need to do? We engage in combat, we chuck our Orb of Discord out because that's going to increase the damage that target takes by 50%, so you need to prioritize who's the biggest threat to your team at that moment and put the Discord orb on that, make that your kill target, and hopefully that's going to make it the kill target for other people as well, if they can see that the Discord orb is actually on that person. So I like to do, obviously, tanks first if you can. Reinhardt, the Discord orb does not go through shields. If you can get it on him while his shield's down, it's good, but if otherwise, don't put it on him. Farah's Soldier 76, put it on those guys. Like I say, tanks first, I always try and get it onto a tank. If it's a Reinhardt, you particularly can't most of the time, so you need to find a separate target. Anybody that's posing a threat at that specific time, drop that orb on them. Now obviously you are a healer, so you do need to be healing. I like to play a support healer. I know that's what my class is, right? A support healer. Yay, Sly, you dickhead. No, so what I'm meaning by that is I'm trying to keep my other hero alive as they just die on the screen right in front of you. So that's my first train of thought, is keep my other hero alive. And this only applies, of course, if there is in fact another healer, and more specifically a Mercy. Zenyatta works very well when there's a Mercy on the team. He does work with Lucio as well, but you know, they're both kind of the same sort of healing, whereas they're healing over time, as opposed to Mercy, who's a big direct heal. So I try and keep my Mercy alive first, then basically work the same as every other tank, as every other healer I should say. Do your tanks, your DPS, etc. Whoever you deem to be the priority target to keep alive at that point in time, heal them first, right? So Zenyatta is very high damage, and I think people kind of underestimate how much damage he can actually pump out given the right circumstances. And the right circumstances is you're not being killed. That's the only circumstances you need to pump out really high damage. And I know that's pretty generic, right? Everybody does good damage when they can stay alive. If they can stay alive, right? So as you can see in this play on the screen already, we've gone through a couple of situations where I've popped my ultimate, and that's actually pushed us forward. Because it's a very good ultimate. We actually gained that point back there because I popped my ultimate at that time. Would we have got it if I was another character? Maybe. Who knows? Would we have been in the same situation? Well, that's completely irrelevant, isn't it? And you can see here, Reaper tries to jump on both me and Mercy. Drop a Discord orb on him. Boom, he goes down so fast. So fast with that orb on him. And like I say, a lot of people really underestimate how much extra damage you can actually get with that Discord orb on them. Now, going back to that play where Reaper jumped both me and Mercy, I've watched it a few times, probably 3 or 4 times now, and I've gone over in my head, was that the correct order to do things? And I don't know for sure. Should I have orbed, Orb of Harmony that is, our Mercy first, then Discord orbed on the Reaper, and then tried to kill him? Or is that too much of a time frame to get Reaper down? Just put the Orb of Discord on him and try and kill him. Hopefully Mercy can survive. I don't... No, I need somebody to jump a Mercy when I'm playing Reaper, and I can put my orb on them and see if I can out-heal Reaper's damage. I'm pretty sure I can't, although he does heal a lot. So it's kind of 50-50 on what play would have been best there, you know? And these videos are really good for me. These videos are not, I know everything, you guys don't know anything, come watch my videos, so then you guys can know everything. They're not that at all. I'm telling you what I know from the time that I've been playing. And also, like I say, I watch these replays and stuff quite a bit myself. And I'm learning stuff myself from watching myself play, if that makes sense. So that's probably going to bring us to the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.